What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and I podcast.
Oh yes, it is time once again for you to get them headphones in and whip that Peter's out. Because it is the Peter and I podcast with your host, Mr. Pete Jr., Chuck Ditch, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. the Goldest Fish.
The Goldest Fish. I would say a.k.a. Gary. A.k.a. Gary. I don't know why. I was walking around the house today earlier, and I was just like hearing the intro in my head, and then when Michael got to that part of a.k.a. it was just Gary. A.k.a. Gary.
It's Gary.
A lot of news this week. So you were talking about G4 TV. Let's start there. So I knew it was coming back because we talked about it on the show. I hadn't seen it though. Is it actually on?
It came back. It's
on
TV.
It came back. It's on TV. It was. I think it's been back since either October or November.
Yeah, I know it's been back for a while now.
And then, just recently, I guess they were having like a little end of the year catch.
Hashtag Me Too moment.
What was it? It wasn't Me Too. It was like
There's already sexual harassment issues.
No, it's not sexual harassment. It's like the girl on there was just like complaining about the audience, saying that she's not as hot as Sarah Underwood and Olivia Munn and Candice Bailey. So she's just fucking crying about it, basically.
Why did they bring back Olivia Munn?
Or Sarah Underwood. Or Candice Bailey. Sarah Underwood was always my favorite.
Of course. She's that little blonde.
Yeah, she was a blonde.
Yeah, big tits.
Yeah.
And no booty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering where I knew that girl from. Because I followed her on Instagram. I'm like, she's somebody.
Yeah. I forgot about Candice Bailey though.
I don't know who that one
Was
is.
she the first one or was she?
No, I think she was the last. Yeah, she was after
Sarah.
Sarah.
After Sarah left.
Let me see.
I hate when they go, did she say that the industry's toxic?
Yeah, like all the same
Or
shit that you normally hear.
The community's toxic.
But everyone was kind of getting on her ass because she was saying shit like PlayStation has no game, very misinformed stuff like PlayStation has no games, Xbox has all the good exclusives. They don't have Forza. Like, all right, Forza's good, but it's not like the end all be all of games where PlayStation clearly has the best exclusive games.
Yeah.
So it was just like a very bad take, and she kept doubling down on it. So people were like, "Oh, you're such a fucking piece of shit."
Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. Candice Bailey was the other. She was the host. It was. What was the guy's name?
Xbox has been killing it this last quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the biggest news.
But
right now.
I'm sure the Sony will.
And we're back.
Yeah,
Where did we cut off?
She looks like if they got Kevin Pereira and Sarah Underwood and kind of just smooshed them. Yeah. They didn't get fused. They didn't do the Dragon Ball Z fuse. They just got smooshed.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like they got that 2000 software where it combines
people don't like her
pictures.
because
This is what your baby's gonna look like.
Maybe people just don't like her because she looks like a Karen. Like she looks like like you would see her complaining very emphatically about something at Walmart.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, if you saw it and someone's like, "Yeah," that lady was like, "Yeah, that seems like about right."
She looks like a Karen.
Apparently, they're saying that she killed G4.
Well, supposedly the ratings tanked after that episode.
That neck tattoo is annoying.
Maybe because it just wasn't entertaining. And it's not her fault, it's whoever hired her.
Yeah, really. Fucking Frost. Yeah, really. But so, like, what was she from before? Like,
I have no clue what she. I think she's just a journalist. Like she's like
She's from
around, but she even openly admits like she didn't write like her stuff previously. Like it was like a team writing it, and she's just the mouthpiece.
Why didn't she just stick to the same formula and still have her team?
Well, she did, but some people were saying, we're still saying, because it's like, she's saying all the stuff that they're writing, and then there's points where, like, you kind of have to say what you're...
Yeah, you have to
what
follow
you
up,
say.
or yeah.
And then, but, like, it's clear that it makes it more obvious that she's not writing the stuff because she doesn't have, like, a well-informed... Like, she's not well-informed on what's going on. Especially when you say something like PlayStation has no games.
Yeah. Like
PlayStation got no game. They're just in
Game
a slow.
game.
Well, they are. It's like they're in a slow. Like all the games are gonna come out next month.
Yeah, February's brutal.
Yeah,
There's like 4 big games: Dying Light 2, Sifu, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Elden Ring.
I can't wait for.
Is Elden Ring exclusive or is that both?
I think it's both.
I don't know.
Let me see.
Because if not, that's
Demon's
4
Souls
exclusives in 1 month. No, Dying Light's both.
Yeah, but Dying Light's both.
Yeah.
But I don't know about
So
Elden Ring.
3, either 2 or 3 exclusives in 1 month.
Was Bloodborne on the?
Bloodborne
Xbox?
was PlayStation exclusive.
So Elden Ring might be a PlayStation exclusive too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I think Demon's Souls was exclusive as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not.
It's gonna be on PS4, Xbox Series X, and Series S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, and Windows.
Okay.
So they just got Sifu. The Sifu's a
Sifu and Horizon.
Sifu might not be like a great game. It looks fun. It looks fun, but it might not be,
True.
groundbreaking. But Horizon could be like a groundbreaking one. Well, what's up with Halo? Is there any?
It's pretty like it's what you expect. It's Halo.
Yeah.
Everybody like
The story's okay. I can't. The story's
Have you
weird to
played
me. Like I can't really play.
Did you
it.
play it?
I played the multiplayer a little bit.
A little bit, but you haven't got deep into it.
No. What it is? What's
That was funny.
That's no bullshit.
I don't know if they've updated it recently as far as game modes and stuff. There's like 2 game modes.
Oh shit, that's it.
So, yeah, that's like the
It's
biggest
just
thing.
Slayer and
Yeah, it's just like
deathmatch.
yeah. I think there's just capture the flag and
Slayer.
Slayer or whatever like just regular TDM.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slayer. That's what they call it.
That's gonna be the name of the episode.
Slayer. Fuck yeah.
I remember. Fuck.
That's weird though.
I'm gonna date myself right now. But
I thought that Halo,
not
this
big,
this new Halo was supposed to be pretty grand and spectacular, but I haven't heard too much.
Yeah, I haven't heard-
It's been quiet.
Yeah, you're not hearing the praise that it should be getting.
If it
Yeah.
was,
I just think it's a first person shooter story.
Yeah.
Like
as far as the multiplayer, like you would see it like everyone. If
Like,
it
oh
was,
my God, yeah.
like and streaming it.
yeah, I mean like it lasted maybe 3 weeks and then people were just kind of got off it. And like Warzone took it by far I think in December. As far as like
They always take it. Though.
Yeah. I mean, Call of
right,
Duty.
but some even more so with December because there's a new map.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's an integration to the new guns with Vanguard.
I think that's my biggest complaint about Vanguard is the guns.
Again.
Yeah,
I feel like everything is.
I'm just over World War II.
Yeah, that too.
Like
Just
okay,
over
like-
World War II.
especially when you go from when you have a game that literally has all the like modern guns, and then it kind of like they had the Vietnam guns, but so they looked very
Yeah.
modern still somehow.
Yeah.
And then you go to World War II guns, and they're just like, how are you gonna tell me these World War II guns are good or even as good as the guns from that are like current day?
Yeah. Well, because like the guns in Vietnam, so like just for example, just like for real life military wise, so like the army transitioned from the M14 to the M16 during Vietnam. So they went from that wooden stock with the fucking to what basically is has become the platform for everything since.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, so people still think of M16.
yeah, the M16 still is
Shit.
still a great fucking rifle.
And AK is still a fucking
Yeah.
great weapon too. Like,
You know, and that's all Vietnam era stuff. That's when it all was developed. So I mean, but like that, even with the attachments, it's like so some of the attachments, like that I've like at least the ones I've unlocked so far, it's like tighter recoil in the first 10 seconds of firing. So like you'll have a great, then all of a sudden it's like what the fuck.
yeah, if anything, they should have split those two up. Like have World War I, World War II, and then have your modern. Like, wars, you have your modern Call of Duty and you got your past Call of Duty.
They kind of tried to do that in Warzone. Like, there's a Vanguard Royale,
Yeah.
and that's only Vanguard weapons. And then there's just straight Battle Royale, and that's anything goes.
Anything goes.
But still, like, they rotate it out. 1 week it'll be only Battle Royale, and the next week it'll be only Vanguard
Oh, they
Royale.
rotate.
So it's like annoying.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you're a person who wants to just play the game with everything, you can't all the time.
Yeah.
And if you're a person who wants to play on Vanguard guns, you can't.
You can't all the time, yeah. Yeah, I feel like all the guns have so like they're just so weird on the recoil. Like there's no like all the guns. Like they're just so fucking unwieldy.
In Vanguard or
In
in
Vanguard.
Warzone?
In Vanguard.
yeah.
Yeah. Like none I haven't found a gun that I like in Vanguard yet.
Yeah, you have to get gun. You have to, like it's like the most annoying thing about Vanguard to me is that there's bloom on all the guns.
Yeah.
So the gun doesn't shoot straight.
Yeah.
It shoots.
Even
if you're aimed down sight,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
almost as if you're hit firing the guns to a certain degree.
They're still like it's like a. I mean, but that's.
I get it. I get that that's realistic.
Yeah.
But for a video game, it's annoying.
Exactly.
Especially when it's a fucking 20-year franchise that shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
Duty.
Exactly.
That's already had one style this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's realistic for that era of weapons, but at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, it's not Battlefield. I understand if that's Battlefield and they do that.
It's crazy how Call of Duty's like the only player in the game right now.
Yeah.
Like Battlefield completely shot the bed,
Yeah.
and then that's really the only, it's the only first-person shooter.
Dr. Disrespect's gonna come out with his new game, and he's gonna rock the system. All right.
I don't know. I mean,
I think he's got a shot if the studio's legit, but
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It all depends on. It comes down to the developer and like how they handle the game. I mean that kind of brings us to what the big news is for this week is Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that someone commented this on Reddit like during one of the I was just scrolling, and I ended up looking it up, and I guess this is a Forbes article has commented about this. So they're talking about like what does Sony need to do to keep up, or and they're talking about like all the studios like what it would cost for Sony to buy certain studios, right? And they're all reasonably affordable within the low, the low couple millions.
Yeah.
With the low tens of millions, I should say.
Right.
But then at the end of the article, like what wrapped up the article was, but with all this said, Microsoft could probably just buy Sony flat out.
If they wanted to.
If they wanted to, they could just buy Sony. Like they have that much money. They're like, we could just buy Sony. Fuck it. We own them now.
We own you guys.
Yeah, but it's like Microsoft's bigger than just video games. Like it's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. It's just their gaming. They have it's Microsoft and then their gaming.
But it's like I think like it's Xbox. Xbox is equal or even a little bit less to PlayStation.
Yeah.
But like Microsoft as
a whole,
is
it's
obviously
way bigger.
Way bigger.
But so there was that uncertainty of what's going to happen with Call of Duty. Apparently, let me pull it up. So, Phil Spector
I still fucking. I even see it when I read it.
Yeah,
I
well,
see
yeah.
Phil Spector.
Phil Spector, not Spencer. Yeah. Let me see here. Where'd it go? He tweeted out.
What was Phil Spector again? He's like a serial killer, but he's also a music producer.
He was just a music producer he was a serial sexual assaulter.
Yeah, and he
did kill his wife.
He killed his wife, and but it was years decades afterwards. They were like,
oh, okay.
Like, you killed her, didn't you? And it's like, well, yeah.
I don't know, I mean, I guess.
I'll admit it, yeah.
But yeah, he was like fucking just brutal to people. He was like a dick.
Yeah.
Like a super Weinstein.
Yeah. Basically. Let me see. I can't find the actual tweet right now. But he said, just got off a great call with Sony. Like, things are not going to be changing for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So, like, basically, it's still going to be multi-platform. And Sony was already saying that, too. Like, don't freak out. Like, we have contracts. We have, like, there's shit still in play for down the road.
Yeah.
Whereas
even if they didn't have contracts, I think you're leaving. I think they'd be ditching a lot of money if they did.
they'd be, yeah.
Which I said that about Bethesda, but I would say it's even more so with Activision.
Yeah.
Specifically Call of Duty. I bet other titles could probably be Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. But Call of Duty, I mean, like, it'd be basically having their community.
Yeah. I mean, if Call of Duty wasn't on every platform, it wouldn't be number one every year.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even Vanguard being probably, like, the lowest. I think it's the worst performing one.
I think it is, too, yeah.
And it's still number one this
year. Exactly. The one thing that was said in one of the Sony posts about it, so, because that was the thing with, so the last, 4 Call of Duty? No, I think the last 3 now have been, like, everything goes to PlayStation first, or there's been a bunch of PlayStation exclusive
stuff. Ever since Ghost?
Oh, was it Ghost?
Ghost, I think. It was either Ghost or Advanced Warfare.
I think it was Advanced Warfare. Because I feel like Ghost was kind of had an even playing field for both. Because before, remember, everything was Xbox first, and then I think Ghost was the first. It was kind of like everything was kind of equal footing, and then all of a sudden it was everything PlayStation. So the contract that they have, I think it's the next 3 games. They're still getting their exclusive content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then from there, then it's gonna be whatever, you know. But yeah, they're like, don't freak out. We're still gonna. It's gonna. They're not gonna change much. I mean, it's still huge news.
Right.
They paid $68.7 billion. Billion.
Which, like, come on, guys. You couldn't splurge another $300 million to make a 69.
Right? Seriously.
Are you gamers? Or
yeah. They're clearly not.
That's a fuckload of money, dude. That's crazy. They probably got that on a deal because of all this sexual harassment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, imagine if they didn't have any of that.
Yeah, but that's one of the things you got to think about too. Is Activision? It's not just any publisher. It's not just any developer. Activision has been around, an active game developer and publisher since Atari.
Yeah.
Like, some of the first games of Atari are Activision games. Like, that's how old this company is. For it to be bought out by somebody else because of, like, the scandals and... Oh! Sauce right in the dick! No, that wasn't a dick. That wasn't a dick kick.
It was.
It was kind of like the heel.
He, like, stomped.
It was a heel to the balls.
Heel to the balls.
Heel to the balls.
Dude, that was like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they just caught the edge of the cup, so like it just pushed his cup into his balls.
Honestly, I think it's the best thing that could happen for Activision, though, to be bought.
To be bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of cleanses, like, oh well, that was Activision before.
That was
Xbox. Now with Xbox, they're much more.
We're changing everything up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're more governed over there, Activision, and they don't have none of that.
Yeah.
But then if it comes out, Phil Spector's out there doing Phil Spector things. You know?
Because it's Bobby Kotick. Kotick?
Yeah, they're being cryptic about whether or not he's going to stay. Well, I think they're
No,
going to.
they said he's leaving after like once.
Oh, they did. They finally said.
They said like he's gonna be stepping down once everything's final, like, and it's like this. I forget they set a deadline. Like, this is the date. Like, we're taking over.
The guy that would sign his emails, Mr. Big Dick or whatever.
No, what was it? Blame it on Alcott.
Alcott.
Yeah.
Alcott's leaving.
Yep.
They're finally ousting him.
They're finally ousting Alcott
with this acquisition.
But okay, so check this out. Where is it? No, that's not this one. So I have this story though. It's funny. So we're talking about how now that the Xbox can say like, oh, okay, well, that happened under their leadership. Now this is Microsoft's leadership. So an Xbox creator, almost got fired for saying gaming is like masturbating.
How so?
Gaming is like masturbation. Everybody does it. Nobody wants to talk about it.
That's all I want to talk about.
We have a podcast about it.
Yeah.
And we subsequently also talk about masturbating.
Sometimes.
But could you?
20%.
Okay, wait. Could you have a podcast about strictly masturbation?
No.
We should do it. That should be the next podcast in our
our
bubble.
They probably do have that.
Yeah.
Like those 4-star.
Stroke. Have you ever reached like from like upside down? The reverse stroke.
Yeah, with your left hand, it's like
There's a
just
segment.
completely other
There's just a segment. What you jacking to?
That's
the name of the podcast.
what you check.
What you jacking on?
Oh shit. So you can have segments like spank bank, like this is like,
Or it's just jack on.
Yeah. What was your jack off material this week?
yeah.
What's
Gonna have a fucking flashlight reviews.
Take it back to spank bank memories.
Uncle Terry.
Uncle Terry?
Yeah. Your mom's house.
Oh,
He like reviews butt plugs.
And you spank bank memories. It's like when I was in high school. Like, this is the thing.
We should do like a OnlyFans, and that's what's on our OnlyFans. You get to see our jack off podcast.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna set that up.
It's called petering off.
Petering off. I mean, technically, we can call it that one the petering off. Oh shit!
This is officially the Figuring Out podcast.
Fuck. You know what's funny is I was actually I forgot what I was talking to you about this recently. When I would watch MTV like late at night, like I wouldn't, like in high school, junior high, I wouldn't sleep. I would just stay up all night and flip through TV. And, you know, like there'd be those like
Can you watch BET Uncut?
No, I never watched. I was never a fan of BET.
But BET Uncut?
Racist.
Yeah.
You never seen?
Yeah,
you
I know
never
BET.
seen.
No, but
you
back
never
then-
seen Nelly's Tip Drill?
BET Uncut was not. They didn't have that when I was in high school.
I was not aware of
No, I remember I used to watch the old. It was Aeon Flux, the Max, and they had those old cartoons like. And Aeon Flux, it was like a weird animation style, and they tried to make her look sexy, but she was all long. Like she had long arms and legs, and like she was like overly muscular, but skinny. It was weird, but it was a weirdly sexual show at the same time. So like you'd be watching that, and then all of a sudden like they'd play a couple music videos, and then like there'd be like Girls Gone Wild commercial. But so like the other day, Loser by Beck came on. And for whatever reason, that song was just like on repeat. Like, so it'd be like Aeon Flux, then that song, that fucking music video, then the girl come walk. So like that song automatically triggers like something in my brain. Like,
I'm gonna go check it.
But it triggered those, man.
Started seeing white.
see if I can find the.
Look at Brie Larson.
I'm gonna pull up Nelly's tip jar.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I was like, I know her, but she's not a celebrity. They went
There's the chat.
Yep.
The feud. The
that was such a
chat.
crazy. Yeah.
I can't believe she's won, dude.
Oh, that's the girl who beat
Yeah, Amanda.
Rose. Or what is it? What's her name?
Yes, Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes. Let me see if I can find the. So yeah, that's Aeon Flux. Like there was a movie as well, but like that was the character. Just like it was like a weird bondage kind of fucking sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like it was a weird ass show. And like it got very overly like it was very
it's like
overly
something out of Cyberpunk. It was like
like
a thong and then just a leather jacket.
basically yeah.
It's just like walking around.
The fuck was that? The lightsaber?
Pull up Nelly. Oh, it's not the video.
It's just a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that show was a cool show. It was just so weird.
Pornhub or something.
And then people just like I remember there was one episode I remember specifically where she was like, because she had a sword and guns, and she would like just kill people. Like she would like a lot of the animation, like her fight style, was she would walk down a hallway and just like fucking like just kill people.
Yeah.
Like just like it was like that Vader scene, just like that. But there was one where she had these grenades, and they just disintegrated people.
Uh-huh.
So she would like flick, like they were like little pellets. But like she would flick them at people, like literally, like it was on her finger. She would just flick it at you, and it would hit you, and you would just like your skin would like just powder off of you, and then your skeleton would just drop. It was just so weird. And then like there was like a lizard, for some like, it was a very like.
She had a pet lizard.
No, there was just a lizard there, and like.
Oh, look at this stab castle.
I want to say it licked your eyeball or some shit.
I thought you said stab castle.
Dude, why does he looks fucking massive.
Because he is massive.
Look at his neck.
Have you seen Blue Mountain State?
Yeah, I love that show. But he looks even
He
bigger.
looks old, yeah. He just looks old.
Oh, he's Reacher?
Yeah, he's Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher.
Who's Reacher before? It was John Krasinski, right?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. Ben Affleck. But I was thinking because you know what it was is I was thinking of what's his name? Matt Damon. Who's the character that Matt Damon plays?
In what?
Jason Bourne. I was thinking of Jason Bourne, and it was like it would just make sense for Jack Reacher to be fucking Ben Affleck.
Yeah. And then you have a crossover movie.
Yeah.
And then it's just Goodwill Hunting.
Basically. Goodwill Hunting 2.
There's Nelly's
Hunting season.
Nelly's tip jar.
Oh yeah, I remember this video.
It's just like pussy area.
Yeah, it's just it's just flat out, yeah.
Yeah, they used to just show this on cable.
Yes. Yes. But see, when this came out, I was already in the military, so like I wasn't watching late night music videos.
BET and shit.
There was, I think. Oh, and what was it? That was another fucking.
That's what I would think when people were like, black entertainment television. Why would they have a white entertainment television? Because you ain't got ass shaking like that. Yeah, no, on white entertainment television.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah, and how are you gonna call it network wet?
wet.
Yeah.
No, that was one. So yeah, it was that Beck Loser song. And there was a 9 Inch Nails song. It was the one that like. Have you seen the video where it's like it's like it has a piece of meat and then like it's all like it's stop motion and like these like wire comes in and starts wrapping up the meat and then like these screws drill into it. It's a very weird video. I can't remember the song right now off the top of my head, but I remember vividly the meat in the video and like just the wires wrapping into it. And it was very. Fuck. I can't remember the song now. It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna look it up right now.
When's the Surviving Marilyn Manson documentary gonna come out now? Surviving Marilyn.
Did you hear about him?
No.
What was he doing?
You haven't heard about?
I haven't heard about this.
He's just doing Marilyn Manson shit.
typical stuff. Yeah,
But
but
it's
It's like shit you would expect.
it's like on
Manson to
some
do.
like he just locked bitches in a punishment room where there's just nothing in there.
yeah, kind of like
Yeah,
R. Kelly, but
yeah.
on his back.
Just keep everything at 60 degrees. The whole house at 60 degrees and always dark. And,
Okay, yeah, that sounds like shit he would do. Yeah,
yeah.
that's just like I'm gonna go to Marilyn Manson's
And then
house.
he would like
Like-
electrocute people. I think he would electrocute them. Like tie him up and electrocute them.
Okay, that still sounds just
Yeah.
like fucking, like I'm gonna go hang out with Marilyn Manson. I'm gonna see some shit like that.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm gonna expect.
Don't you want that to happen? If you're trying to fuck Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, you're pretty much game for anything, right?
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
you want him to fucking
Remember he was fucking
electrocute
What was her?
nipples
Rose
and-
McGowan. Is that her name?
Who's Rose McGowan?
Yeah, Rose McGowan. Was she with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's all fucked up in the head now.
Yeah, I think she's.
Yeah,
one of
she's
the
joining the
people
train,
talks
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's all fucked up now.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, see, that's her and Marilyn Manson. Like, this was like this. Okay, speaking of Spank Bang, this was Spank Bang material back in. That's her and Marilyn Manson at the MTV Music Awards.
Yeah, she just had the titties out.
Just had her titties out. Yeah.
I didn't even notice Marilyn Manson's time.
Giant fucking.
Fucking, what do you call it?
How tall is Marilyn Manson? Is he fucking tall? Or is she just fucking tall?
I think
She's probably short.
She's probably short as shit, but.
But yeah, he's probably still pretty tall. Now, he looks like he's
And I
wearing
think he's got
platform
platform
boots.
too,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
got platform boots
Oh,
on
did
and
he?
shit, yeah.
Did you see
Fucking
that?
looking like Stonehenge and shit. Big ass Stonehenge. He's all fat now, too.
I would imagine. Do you remember there used to be rumors that he used to, do you know the show The Wonder Years?
Sounds familiar.
With Fred Savage?
No.
No? His best friend was like a super nerdy kid. Picture Millhouse from The Simpsons. Like that was like a live action Millhouse. And the rumor was like when Marilyn Manson first came out, like that he used to be like he was a child actor and he was the kid from The Wonder Years. Let me see if I can find him. But yeah, that was the rumor. Like I believed it for the longest time. No, what the fuck? They remade The Wonder Years with the Black family.
It's called Blackish.
It's cut blackish.
I did not know that they remade The Wonder Years. So this is clearly not Marilyn Manson, but let's see if I can find what he looked like when he was in The Wonder Years.
Should we take a little break?
Well, let's take a quick break and we'll be back after a word from our sponsor. What's going on, people? It's Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, we have anything else to watch?
No.
Isn't there like a New Horizon Dawn or something?
Sitting in the dark. Podcasting in the dark.
Podcasting in the dark.
I don't think there's any horizon.
No.
That Moon Knight.
That Moon
Knight though. I don't know. It looked okay, but it looked like it could still be better.
Yeah, so he has like multiple personalities.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. So,
He's a schizo.
yeah.
He's a schizo.
So a lot of people are saying like the British accent is like one personality,
Yeah.
and then
British.
he might be a different accent.
He's
and
like
Because, well, in the comic books,
guy from Glass, or what's the one before Glass? Split.
Yeah. Well, see, Moon Knight, the Moon Knight's alter ego is Mark Spector.
yeah, so that's who's they're calling on the phone.
Yeah.
Right?
And you notice it was an old razor phone?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a modern phone. So, I don't know. Like, but see, and they're also saying it's going to be very different from the comic.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
Because nobody read the comic.
Yeah, and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. Well, the comic's pretty brutal. It's more adult oriented, like very violent. He's like super violent Batman, like
Super violent Batman?
yeah.
Peacemaker? Just kidding. You mean Vigilante?
Vigilante's great. The Peacemaker show is amazing.
I need to just for that little bit I've seen was like it was hilarious. I was already dying.
Yeah, this is DC's niche they need to hit.
Yeah.
These
It's for sure like their best property at this point.
Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
Yeah, so because I mean that movie was great. I watched it again
That's what
recently.
kind of set this up.
Huh?
That's what set this movie up too. So
Yeah,
or the show.
the show, yeah.
Yeah, the
But-
show's super funny.
But it's all James Gunn.
There's a show. Yeah, he's a Marvel guy.
Yeah,
Or he was a Marvel.
he was a Marvel guy. Well, he's back doing Guardians again. So they're filming Guardians right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Just let him take over the whole DC.
seriously, they should.
Yeah, he could be the Kevin Feige of DC.
DC, yeah. Let me see here.
When's the Batman movie coming out? It's supposed to be
Summer,
I think
Summer?
I thought it was February too, wasn't it?
was it?
Let me see. The
The moon kite? Moon kite?
Okay.
No. March 4th.
March 4th.
That looks pretty. It looks pretty good.
What, the Batman? Or
The Batman, yeah.
I still can't root for. I don't know Robert Pattinson though. He's just not charismatic. But I mean, you don't need a charismatic of a person to play Batman.
Yeah. You still haven't seen Spider-Man, huh?
No.
But do you know anything about it?
It's fine.
Because I have a story. I wanted to bring it up.
No, you don't.
But it's not important stuff.
I won't bring it up.
Right now, a good story.
So, PlayStation has been.
Does it have to do with Mephisto?
No.
Then it's not a good story.
Well, I mean, okay, yes, it does have to do with Mephisto, but it's one of the characters that
Did you see the clues about Mephisto in the Mooncake trailer?
they showed him right there. He was like plain as day in the middle.
Yeah.
That was Mephisto. That's not even Moon Knight.
Is Mephisto going to be in the multiverse? Is he going to be the main?
Okay, well, since you're talking about the multiverse, there's a leak. So, have you heard the rumors that when Iron Man first came out, Tom Cruise was first approached to play 27?
So is there going to be an Iron Man Tom Cruise? Because that would be sick.
So there's a leaked photo from the set.
Of Tom Cruise in an Iron Man suit.
It's Tom Cruise. I don't know. It's supposedly Tom Cruise,
That's not Tom Cruise.
but it's Tom Cruise and he's in the CGI armor. They're saying that he's not gonna be in a full scene, but he might be just a flash of like.
It's just going to pass by.
They're probably gonna show like multiple universes
Yeah.
and
So
different possibilities. So it's gonna be like
Tom Cruise as Tony Stark.
Are we
Yeah.
going to see Keanu Reeves as Doctor Strange?
Yeah, because that's who they wanted to. Who did they want Keanu Reeves for at some point? Didn't they?
Oh, I
Did
forgot.
they
Who
say
they
they were gonna get him? for
Yeah. I forget who they wanted.
Moon Knight.
He should be Adam Warlock.
You know what they could do though with everything going on is they could bring him back as fucking Constantine. No wait, Constantine's DC. Never mind. I thought that was Marvel for a second,
I
but
thought
no,
it was
DC.
Marvel.
No, Constantine's DC.
Yeah.
He should be like the main villain in Blade.
In Blade,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just Morbius.
I couldn't see him as fucking.
Yeah, because fuck Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Seriously.
Is there any Jared Leto news?
I mean, I'm sure I could find some Jared Leto on this.
No.
He's really just trying to make some news. Wasn't his last movie bad? Didn't they say his last movie was bad?
What was his last movie? Other than
He was just in.
Oh, the Gucci House of
Oh,
Gucci.
yeah, House of Gucci.
House of in the name of the Father, the Son, and the House of Gucci.
oh my god. Oh
they were saying that they made him fat, and he's not even the character.
He's not even fat.
Yeah, the guy
fat for no reason.
Yeah, the guy wasn't even fat, and they made him fat.
It was his choice. We kept telling him your character's not fat.
I want a fat.
It's like I want a fat suit.
I want
I need to prove to everyone that I can play a fat guy.
It wasn't even a fat suit. He gained all that weight for that role, and then he lost it for Morbius. Well, we're on the subject of Marvel, though. Marvel has confirmed that the Defenders will come back.
Who?
The Defenders.
It's all Iron Fist.
Fist,
Jessica Jones.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Oh shit.
Daredevil.
Well,
Punisher.
Yeah.
Well, Punisher wasn't in
Punisher
Defenders,
wasn't.
but he's supposed to be, isn't he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. I don't want what's the name to play Punisher again, though.
Why not?
Who? Oh yeah, I didn't like Berthoz, but he's too little.
Yeah.
He's too fucking gun-ho American.
Isn't Punisher gung ho? Right?
No, he's a fucking Guido from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
It's not a fucking country.
Yeah, he's not country.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Country is country ham.
I finally finished watching The Eternals. We talked about it.
Who plays a good Guido then?
I don't know. See, that's the thing is who could play the Punisher. Like
Right now, I don't know.
right now, there's nobody off the top of my head.
Like who's a good Guido but
Diesel.
isn't so over the top Guido?
Yeah, Vin Diesel could play it.
No, he can't.
I mean, no.
He's too over the top Guido where you wouldn't be able to believe that he's just some fucking brutal
Yeah.
person.
I think acting wise he couldn't pull it off. I think he. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be family oriented. And Punisher
Right.
doesn't have a family, doesn't he?
he did have a family.
Yeah, but they
That's
get
the whole
killed.
point. That's how he became the Punisher. Yeah, he had one. I
I
finally
don't know
finished.
who would be a good one.
Yeah, I don't know. The Rock.
What if John Bernthal just gweeds it up a little bit?
He's still too.
Instead.
He's too.
Like you just clean
Yeah.
slate it because it's a different, you know.
Yeah, because that's what I'm curious about though. Because in the article that I read, it doesn't. They've confirmed one character in Spider-Man, but they don't. So I mean, are they going to bring back the whole Netflix crew?
I think they can bring back Jessica Jones easily because she's really good.
Yeah, what's her name? Kristen Ritter.
Yeah. Maybe I
And
like
Luke-
Luke Cage. I like the actor for Luke Cage.
Yeah,
It's
he was
just
really
the
good.
writing for that show was kind of bad.
The first season was amazing.
I like the first.
I didn't like that. I
The
don't
first
like
season was
that.
amazing.
I like Mahershala too. I think it
Yeah.
was really good.
The second season was good. It wasn't as good as the first season, but the second season was still good.
Yeah, I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, I liked it overall.
The only one I see them recasting is like
Iron Fist, yeah. Because Iron Fist, I think from beginning to end, Iron Fist just wasn't.
Isn't Iron Fist Asian? Or is he supposed to be?
I never watched it.
No, he's white.
Why is he white? Why is he not like a Shang-Chi?
Because he was like lost in the mountains or something. I forget what it was. I forget his origin story, but yeah, he gets lost in the mountains and trained and becomes Iron Fist.
Do we ever see Shang-Chi v Iron Fist?
I believe so. Yes. Actually, no. I think they team up. They're part of I forget the name of the group that they become.
I'm not gonna say it. It's too bad.
You can't do that. What was I gonna say now? I forget what I was gonna say. Yes, I don't know who I would cast as a Punisher. Who could Keanu Reeves play in the Marvel universe though?
Nobody.
I don't know anymore.
He could play the Punisher.
He should have played Morbius.
He could have been a Hulk.
The
He
Hulk,
could've been bigger, yeah.
the Bruce Banner,
I don't want to call him David Batman because the rapper David.
the little rapper.
Adam Warlock.
Double. What was that? David Banner was in
Who's
one of
that
the
guy?
Dead Dead.
Or he could be.
Nova?
He could be.
He could be Reed Richards.
Or he could be Ghost Rider too.
Oh yeah, I think he would do it. He would make a fucking awesome Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Only thing is, he's just too old for.
Well, I mean, Ghost Rider was kind of old.
Yeah, he's too old for anything. You should have seen him in Matrix, man. He did not move
Really?
well. He was moving like his pants was too tight.
I need to watch it.
They probably were, but
I think they could pull out Ghost Rider, but then like there's like a torch passing like pretty, like in the same movie or something like.
Him in a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not him, not like Nick Cage passing it to him. Like he has to pass it to like a younger guy.
Oh,
he's
okay.
an old Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Oh, so
He's
they bring in
Grizzly.
Robbie Reyes at some point, so he
Yeah.
could be fucking Johnny Blaze,
Right.
and then yeah, I can see something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and he teaches Robbie Reyes how to be the Ghost Rider.
Penitent stare. That I can see that. That'd be kind of cool. Especially because I mean they're clearly going into a Young Avengers phase, so.
Yeah. Well, they just need younger actors if they're gonna be keeping the shit fucking going.
Yeah, it's the thing. Like that's like watching Hawkeye. Fucking Hawkeye seems so old in that. Jeremy Renner, like he just seems so old. Like I mean, I get that's what they were doing, but at the same time, it's just like fuck, he's old. I mean, same thing with Chris Pratt and like Hemsworth and who else is left?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. I mean, but Bruce Banner can age. It's Hulk that doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they just CGI up a young Hulk.
Does Bruce age?
Does he age slower because he has the gamma rays?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
He's kind of like Wolverine, where he's just constantly healing.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, but Wolverine ages. He just ages slower.
Yeah. But I'm curious to see what how they're going to take it. I mean, because eventually they're going to have to reboot everything.
They should just reboot it.
No, I think it's too.
Because they already like kind of fucked up and shit. That wasn't like. When are you gonna bring X-Men in? When are? I'm so frustrated. When are they just gonna bring X-Men in?
Yeah, I do want that.
I'm so frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
They decided to make Returnals and Moon Knight, but not fucking an X-Men movie.
Supposedly, it's is it after Multiverse of Madness? Is supposedly when they're supposed to be tying it in. Or?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, see, and I think that's
nobody cares about Moon Knight or Eternals.
I care about Moon Knight. I want to see Moon Knight.
You don't even know his backstory.
I do.
You just know about Mark, okay?
You barely do anything.
Anything that deals with Mark and hi Mark and like
And then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna change everything." So why are you doing it then?
To be fair, I
Why
haven't
are
read
you
Moon Knight
fucking
comics
doing
in
it?
years, but I used to really enjoy it.
But still, it's still property that nobody cares. Like nobody was.
Well, 'cause
like,
I mean,
I want to see a Moon Knight movie. They have to do an Eternal movie. No, we need a fucking X-Men movie already. Why are you wasting time with this bullshit? You could have had fucking Oscar Isaacs play Nightcrawler. That's perfect. Now you got him playing some fucking guy who nobody cares.
That would have been a fucking awesome casting as him as Nightcrawler.
Stupid.
That's excellent casting.
You could bring Channing Tatum in finally.
That's
Yeah,
fucking Gambit.
This is Gambit.
Oh, Gambit. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he was going to be Gambit. It's like, whatever happened with
Were they
that?
gonna do a Gambit movie? Or
Yeah,
something?
he was gonna be Gambit in the Gambit movie.
I think that was just.
Why they can't? It was
That was all
him or
rumors,
was
like
it-
the God of War movie. That's still supposedly gonna happen.
And the Metal Gear movie
That's still supposedly happening.
Yeah, the Metal Gear movie is Oscar Isaac. This is what.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll ever happen.
But at this rate, no.
Yeah.
At this rate, they're gonna make it when Oscar Isaac is Kiefer Sutherland's age right now.
He's gonna be old Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a new actor that
Or
looks
God
like
War
Snake.
movie.
See, the whole thing with MCU right now
I'm
is
surprised. I'm actually shocked that Last of Us is actually still is happening.
yeah.
Like I remember them talking about. I'm like,
It's never happened.
I remember, when like the rumblings first started, I was like, I don't know.
When is that supposed to release?
It's this
And
year.
then they had a fucking trailer.
I think it's this year.
Did they come out with a teaser?
I think they did.
What was the thing that they came out with?
I don't remember. I think it was just like a. Damn it, I don't remember now. Let me see, release dates. Filming is underway and expected to all the way till June 20th. So they're still filming until June.
Oh.
And so who knows how long we'll see it after that. Yeah,
Probably a year after.
yeah, there's no definite release date yet.
I bet it'll be around Halloween next year.
Yeah, maybe. That would make sense.
They'll get like a year and a half to edit and all that.
Yeah.
Like Shang-Chi, they completely succeeded with.
So
Like,
Shang-Chi was so good.
Like nobody really knew who Shang-Chi was.
Yeah.
And nobody really cared about Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
But they completely pulled it off.
Yeah. The
But
The Eternals was such a huge disappointment to me.
it was bad.
Like,
It was bad. Like the way that thing was coming out of the water.
oh yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is this? It's just these giant fingers coming out of the water. And they looked awful.
Yeah.
And then she just turned it all to like white. Or
To
whatever.
marble, yeah.
Whatever the fuck it was.
No, to me the biggest disappointment was, so they had that one deviant that absorbed what's her name's powers, then it absorbed another character's powers, and it evolved, started talking. It basically became
Mephisto.
Ultron. But like, then all of a sudden, like, it shows up again, like, and they just kill him. And it's like there was no
There was no payoff.
Yeah, there was no payoff for it. It was just like, this thing's evolving, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, where's this gonna lead? Oh, it's dead now. Like, they
He
mentioned.
came back later and then they killed him.
Yeah. Well, because they escape it.
Was there anything that paid off, like as far as like connection to the other movies?
No.
Other than the fact that it's just like, oh yeah, we couldn't help the Avengers because of reasons.
No, I mean they say like that we couldn't help because their
No, I'm
order-
saying other because I know.
I like the
I'm
part
serious.
where they meddled, and then fucking like where they helped people, and then fucking like they used it to make the nuclear bomb and
Yeah.
fucking kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, like so one of the characters he helped build technology,
Mhm.
and so like early on what was it?
Whether they're fighting over
It's like ancient-
whether to help people or to just follow your orders.
Yeah, but it's in ancient Babylon. They're in ancient Babylon, and he's building the steam engine. He's like, we can give them this, and it'll help them with their crops and this and that. And they're like, no, they're not ready for that. And he's like, okay, well I got this. It's a plow, and so it's just like a plow.
Uh-huh.
It does what its name is. It plows the ground.
Yeah.
And so that's what they. And so then.
That's how stupid we are. We can't even fucking come up with a plow.
Okay.
We needed this black mythical guy. This black
Gay.
gay mythical guy.
Black and gay.
Did you say? Were you thinking? Remember when he had like those rings wrapped around? What was his name? Icarus? Didn't he have them wrapped around Icarus? And he was just like had him bent over.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is the payoff. And then I never fucking.
I'm like, and then the whole gay thing. It wasn't like
It was just kind of shoved in there.
yeah.
And then they had to make you watch them kiss.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Like
but it
him
wasn't.
being gay had no reason to.
No, it was like it was. Well, I mean,
They had no reason.
It could have been a straight character, but like I
He
mean,
could have been
Like
he
you could have never,
had-
you could have never
You coulda literally-
acknowledged his orientation at all.
or even his backstory at all. Or
no.
anything.
Well, the whole thing was like
They did not acknowledge any of the other people. Like they didn't talk about any other guy's backstory or love interest. The guy that possesses people's minds.
yeah, but they
He
kind
just
of
did his thing.
they just showed they showed
They
why
never
he
sh-
walked away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Whereas
they-
this guy, they didn't. Like once they all separated, you didn't hear his story, and then they were like, well, he's giving up on humanity.
Yeah, I
And it
guess.
turns out he has a family, so now he's like, I have faith in humanity again because I have a family.
He gave up on humanity for that beehole.
Yeah, it was weird the way they kept mentioning DC products, Well, they had two.
I didn't notice that.
They mentioned the Batman thing, and then they mentioned Superman.
Mm-hmm.
They had mentioned, "Oh, you're like Alfred to Batman," and then they kept calling the kid kept calling Icarus Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly, the DC universe exists in the MCU.
Yeah. They're trying to make a DC versus Marvel.
Yeah, all the fight scenes were pretty bad.
Yeah.
The only remotely good one was when that fast girl was beating up Icarus.
Yeah, that was cool.
But it wasn't that cool, really. Though.
But no, even
it kind of reminded me of Justice League.
Yeah, it was a Flash fight.
Whatever the video game.
Injustice.
Yeah. Like
yeah, it kind of did. Yeah. But yeah, it was like the Flash fighting Superman. It was basically the Marvel Justice League.
Yeah. What was Kameo's power?
He shot energy little bolts like he.
Oh yeah, finger guns.
Finger guns, yeah. And then like he could charge it up and make a big one.
Command Man.
Yeah.
Why do you have to get so buff for that?
I mean, it's a Marvel movie, so he like look at Chris Pratt, like he had he could have played a fat Star-Lord.
No.
But a guy who shoots energy out of his fingers.
Well,
that guy's fat.
Yeah.
That guy can be fat.
I guess yeah, he can be. I like his whole thing though, like his
The outfits were bad too.
Yeah, they were weird.
It was kind of like
I don't. It felt like it was a throwaway movie almost.
It's kind of
it didn't connect to anything really.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of metaphoric to whatever like Greek gods and shit.
Yeah, because like there's Athena.
Yeah,
and then
but like the Greek mythology is a dead horse also.
Yeah, it really is.
Like we're sick of the Greek shit.
Even got a war. Like they left.
Yeah, they even got a war. Like,
we're not fucking with that shit no more. We're over here now.
Kratos killed everybody because he's tired of hearing about fucking Hercules and Zeus.
Yeah.
God damn it! Like we're sick of it.
Yeah, like all the characters were like
Apollo. We're fucking heard them. We know. Like, dude, stop coming with Greek mythology. There's all this other mythology that you guys could fucking resource from, and stop remaking shit.
I bet at some point they realized it was dead in the water, and so they just started disconnecting it from the other Marvel movies. So that's why they put in DC references. So people thought it was a DC movie.
That's funny.
Yeah, because at one point
they're like, yeah.
Oh, what's his name's brother? Thanos' brother.
Oh yeah, they introduced Pip, and they introduced Star Fox. At the end.
Star Fox.
Star Fox. That's his name.
From Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but Thanos' brother is Star Fox. Yeah.
And it's Harry Styles.
It's Harry Styles. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And he was dressed like Shazam.
I was gonna say, does he look like Thanos?
Yeah, he was just like Shazam.
Thanos is just like a mutated Eternal, isn't he?
I think so.
Like like he's an Eternal, but he ended up like that somehow.
Let's see. Hairstyles, MCU, or Star Fox.
Because Angelina Jolie's supposed to be Thanos' mom, right?
I don't know, are they gonna do?
Is she? Yeah.
Are they planning on doing anything with these teasers that they left in this show?
No, I know about Harry
Did you see
Styles.
what it looks like? Did you see the costume?
It's Harry Styles, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about
This
Thanos.
guy have like a collared shirt and shit.
Yeah. He's wearing a polo.
I'm talking about why is Thanos?
Oh.
Why is Thanos like clearly not a human? Like everyone else looks humanoid.
I don't know.
Why is Thanos fucking purple and fucked up?
Yeah, why does he look like a fucking raisin?
He was a California raisin. He played for the band for 10 years.
Why does
because Thanos carries the deviant gene.
Mm.
So that's why he shares the physical appearance of the Eternal's cousin race. So that's why he's purple like the deviants. The deviants were all purplish green.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
So that's why he's part deviant. That's why.
So was he cast out?
Well, see the way they describe it in the movie, like it's so, like even that is dumb. So like, the Celestials need life energy to gestate and be born. So they're implanted into the core of a planet, and then intelligent life expands on that planet, right?
Mm.
But those planets have predators which kill off intelligent life. So the Celestial created the deviants to go and kill off the predators. But then they became predators themselves and started killing the intelligent life.
Mm-hmm.
So then he created the Eternals to kill the deviants. And,
stupid.
And so then the Eternals became predators, and
and so then he created Thanos. It's like what is that like? So you use a snake to get rid of the mice. Then you get a mongoose to get rid of the snake. Then you get a dog to get rid of the mongoose. Or no, you get a cat to get rid of the mongoose, and you get a dog to get rid of the cat. Then you get a bear to get rid of the dog.
and what do you kill a bear with?
No, then you're fucked and you got bears.
You can just shoot something.
Could have just made a mousetrap.
Now you got bears.
You do that, you're putting the whole station in jeopardy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was bad.
What
is so was Star-Lord's dad is a Celestial?
Star-Lord's dad is
He's
Celestial.
just a different kind of Celestial. But so are all the Celestials just shit for fucking shitheads?
Yeah, basically.
But apparently they need to be.
Yeah, because they create the life energy in the universe.
Then why are they fucking assholes?
Because
they can do whatever
they can do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. Ultimate. What was it? Absolute power corrupts absolutely. You're a god, but you have no moral compass, so you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
So did they kill Ego?
I believe Ego is dead, yes. And then nowhere, from Guardians, that's the Celestial's head. They just live inside of a Celestial's head. Nowhere. Remember where they meet the Collector in the first Guardians movie when they go inside that giant floating head?
No, I don't know.
No, that's the head of a Celestial. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was just kind of like, okay, these are what Celestials are. But like
the ending reminded me of
Yeah, they
Rick
do
and
need to
Morty.
go. Oh, sorry.
Show me what you got.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
Because they went and
Yeah, the Celestial shows back.
the Celestial was like, oh, you
betrayed me,
or you protected these people. Now we're gonna prove if you did the right decision. And then he teleported them to whatever with him. I don't know. And they're gonna judge if they
based
made
on
the
their
right
memories
decision.
of humans. Yeah.
That's their word.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, that's basically
I want
Yeah.
to see what you got.
But see, that's an old trope too. Like there's like I can't remember the name. It's like an old 50s movie where it's like aliens come to Earth and like we're gonna destroy the planet unless you show us why humans should be saved.
Yeah.
And like all these people are trying to show why humans should be saved. And like it's the little girl that comes up and they like, scan her brain and like, oh, okay, that's why humans should be saved. And they just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like they took the Eternals. So like half the Eternals leave to go find other Eternals and tell them what the truth is, and then the other two stay. The other three stay.
Is there a storyline?
What?
Three stay?
Three stay.
Is there a
Nick was
storyline
flying
in
into the sun.
Avengers?
What?
Is there
Yeah,
a
that was
storyline?
stupid too. The way he was flying into the sun, his face,
Yes.
like his face looked stupid.
When he cried, no. When you gotta watch it. You have to watch it, just because
he
you have
doesn't
to.
have to.
But the scene when he cries, he literally just goes.
It was fucking funny.
It's so bad.
It was funny.
Cause it's like I don't even, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
And he was just conflicted the whole show,
yeah, I mean,
and
yeah.
he just came off I don't know. He just came off bad the whole he was just not happy the whole fucking show, the whole.
Yeah.
He was always sad
And they never got into why he left in the first place. Like
You're talking about Rob Stark.
yeah, it's just a weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a bad movie. There's no sense in trying to right or wrong of it. It's just
Yeah, and like again, it had like there's one mention like so at one point they're talking about like, oh, what are you gonna do once we're all done with this? And like, oh, and they're telling Icarus like, oh, what are you gonna go do? Lead the Avengers? And they're like, yeah, now that Tony Stark and Captain Rogers are dead, what are you gonna do? Or have they contacted you or something like that? He says like that's the only mention of the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Then like earlier, they're like, why didn't you help the Avengers fight Thanos?
Mm-hmm.
And then they bring up Thanos because like the whole thing about the life energy.
Yeah.
So they're saying that so I'm trying to remember. So Thanos killed half of not just Earth,
universe.
the universe.
Yeah. So wouldn't that mean there's less life energy for your Celestial?
Yeah, and so that's what this whole thing was like is by the Avengers bringing back the people.
It just ultimately showed why Thanos was right to begin with.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
So
I've
Thanos-
always kind of agreed with Thanos. Like,
You need to watch that. Oh no, did you watch that one? The Star-Lord T'Challa one?
yeah, you. No, I haven't.
Wow, you gotta watch that one. That's like, especially because you agree with Thanos. You need to watch that one because it's just hit the whole thing.
He's just doing pitches to everybody on how he should erase half the universe.
We just got rid of half of everybody. It still sounds like genocide to me.
But not really, because they just disappeared.
Yeah,
Just
but
disappeared.
Yeah, from what it sounds, everyone was just like, yeah, it's pretty painless.
yeah. They just came back.
Yeah,
I like
that's
the
how
way-
you would want to go to.
That's
Like if you were to choose a way to
you
die,
just kind of disappeared. Yeah.
you just fade into it. That'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Well,
Better
I
than
mean-
just dying of old age, or just dying. That's better even than dying in your sleep,
Yeah.
because at least nobody has to clean up your fucking shit.
Yeah. But in Hawkeye, they show
Hawkeye?
what happened, because Yelena, she disappeared at one point. It's like she disappeared in the snap,
Mm-hmm.
and they show her. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, I remember.
So like she goes to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden they show they don't show her perspective of what happened when she snaps, but they show her in the bathroom and they show her dust out, and then all of a sudden she's looking in the bathroom mirror again and everything's different, and she walks out and it's been 5 years. So to her it was literally like she was in the bathroom for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But 5 years had passed.
Yeah.
But
So she's been taking a shit for,
No,
for
5
5
years.
years.
shit.
Just asshole dilated.
They should have made her come back while whoever was in that house was taking a shit. She's just right there in the fucking mirror.
Could you imagine that just sitting on the toilet doing your thing, flipping through your phone, and all of a sudden someone just like
Someone just poofs next to you.
Oh shit. Oh man. I think on that note,
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
let's go wrap this up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Tweeters at RealPressStart, on Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcasts. Don't forget Spotify now has ratings. And then most podcast places have a place where you can at least give us some stars if you can't write a review itself.
Give us some stars, man. We need some stars.
On that note, game over. No more questions.